Hello. Welcome back. Right, I hope you're all doing well and a very happy Halloween to you all. Is it a happy Halloween? A spooky Halloween? Now, I was actually going to do a movie review. I watched a movie last night that came out in 2016 called The Terrifier. And I only watched it last night because the wife told me that Terrifier 2 was out. And there's a lot of hype about it. People are being sick in the cinema. You know, I quite like a bit of a horror film. But these days, they're very predictable, a little bit samey. So, but anyway, I watched Terrifier, and it quite surprised me. It was pretty gory. So tonight, as it's Halloween, I will be watching Terrifier 2. I had a comment on my last video to do with film, and it was from Pontus Hagvall. I really like hearing you talk about film. Would love to see you do more content like this, and it doesn't have to be music related either. The thing is, I was actually discussing with my mate Alice about doing top 10s, but I was going to do them in genre, you know, starting from action, working my way all up to westerns, war, documentaries, music films, drama. But the problem I'm coming up with every time I go to look at a movie is some films, like American Werewolf in London, for instance, comes under horror, comes under thriller, comes on as mystery or fantasy. So a lot of films have multiple genres, and it's really hard to break it down. I mean, some films, like The Terrifier, they are absolutely horror. They're just horror, plain and simple. And there are some just straight drama movies, but some of the ones that I like are multiple genres, and it's really hard to break it down into dum, 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 dum. So I'm going to stew on that for a little bit and see what I can come up with.
Oh, yes, well, don't think about it too long. Just say the first thing that pops into your mind.
This video, guys, as you know, a couple of months ago, I said that Tom Waits was releasing... Oh, before I start, I've been watching you all undo your Beatles Revolver records and albums. I haven't picked mine up yet, possibly next week. I'm going to get mine from the record store as opposed to ordering it from Amazon like I usually would. Because I've got to start supporting my local shops. The world's going to pot, and the last thing we want is just these massive corporations and companies. You've got to support your local shops. So, and I haven't managed to get over there yet, but I've been watching you all unboxing. Oh, I can't wait. I've listened to it, and I'm really liking what I've heard so far. But obviously, when I do actually get the box set, the vinyl box set, I will do a vinyl first play and tell you my thoughts. And I am quite excited to do that as well. Right, getting back to it. A couple of months ago, I'd done a video explaining that Tom Waits is releasing Alice and Blood Money on limited coloured vinyl to mark the 20th anniversary, because he released both albums on the same day, the 7th of May 2002. So we pre-ordered them, and it took ages for them to arrive. So Bosch, here they, well, that's the packaging they come in. I've already got them out, but I've not undone them yet. I thought I'd have a look with you guys, but it ain't all hunky-dory. I'll tell you for why. There's Alice. Alice, you know, Tom Waits' Alice. I love this album. And both of these albums are very sort of Halloween-y, Blood Money and Alice, so perfect video for it, really. But there you are, limited coloured vinyl. And apparently they're limited to 500 copies each. All right, so there's Alice, as you can see, still sealed. I haven't had a look at the vinyl yet. But my bugbear comes to this one. Tom Waits' Blood Money. Now, I'm sure if I do that on the light, can you see that? That crease there? Can you look at that? That, to me, guys, I don't know if I can do it properly. I'm looking in there. There you go. You can see it. Look at that crease. Look at that. I'm telling you, I'm absolutely gutted. And Am I going to back it? Probably not, because will I get another one? Debatable. They cost a lot of money as well. They wasn't cheap. But look at that. I mean, this has been done at the actual place, because the actual packaging that it came in, not a mark on it, not a crease on it. So someone's picked that up or dented that and thought, that's okay to ship. Don't know if you can see it properly. Look at that. It's brutal, isn't it? Right the way across. Really, really damaged it. But I thought, anyway, I'm going to keep it. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I'm going to do. I could send it back, but it's going to be long-winded and I might not end up getting it. So, drives me nuts, stuff like that. We pay a lot of money for these things. The least they can do before they send them out is do a little bit of quality control. What do you reckon? Anyway, I'm going to have a look at the vinyl. Like I said, as you can see, it's still sealed. I'm going to just split the sides and open them from the sides, guys, because I do want to keep the hype stickers. So let's have a little look at this. I can't even remember what colour this one is now. Yeah, it's kind of bent up the inner sleeve as well. Look, there. So someone's proper bent it. I do love this record, though. It's so annoying. Right. Right, this is a grey one. Hey. Well, the vinyl looks lovely. I'm very pleased with that. I mean, I love this record, and I've got an original pressing of Blood Money. So this is the remastered by Tom and Kathleen Brennan. Nice 180 gram there. Look. So I'm quite pleased about the actual record. Obviously, I haven't played it yet. But that cover, breaks me heart. Do you know, I've got original pressings of Tom Waits that are in better condition than that. Gutted. And let's have a little look at Alice. There we go. Still sealed. Like I said, I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to open it up from the side. Even though this is a gatefold sleeve. Oh, no, it isn't. But you've got two records in the front. So we got up there. Obviously some liner notes there. Ooh. Oh, this is exactly the same as the vinyl I've got. This is disc 2, so this is gold. Quite nice, actually. Goes with a golden lettering on the front. And on the back, you've got, I don't know if I can do this just right. It's etched on there. Tom Waits, Alice. So this is a non-playable on this side. Let's have a little look at the other record. Lovely. I love this picture. Look, how creepy is that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Obviously, lyrics on this side. Picture of Tom's hat. And exactly the same as the other one. Very nice. Gold. Gold vinyl there. Nice and chunky. Looking forward to giving these a play. Stick them on the turntable. And I've got to try and get over that cover on Blood Money. But done stuff like that really gets you. Really does gripe me. And every time I pull it out, I'm going to notice it. I just know. Look at that. Butchered right the way across. I mean, we all get a little dink here and there. And that's another reason for going to the local record shop. You can actually check the record before you buy it. Things turn up in the post office. I'm sure at the post office they have a laugh. But like I said, I do think this was actually at the place where they shipped them out, because the box was completely intact and fine. So, yeah, a little bit frustrated, but I've got them. 2 more records to me Tom Waits collection. Just a shame that Blood Money's got a little bit of a crease in it, but it's fun effect play. But, you know, we do these things to collect them, to part your collection. You want them as possible. So yeah. So right, guys, I just thought I'd give you a quick show of them. As soon as I do pick up Revolver, I probably won't do an unboxing. I've seen so many unboxings, we already know what's in it. But I will do a vinyl play because it sounds good. Obviously, I've only heard it through streaming at the minute, so it's completely different when you listen to it on your turntable and through your speakers. But I'm really loving what I'm hearing so far, and I can't wait to get down there. But I thought Blood Money and Alice would be suitable for Halloween, and I've got to try and work out how to do these genres for movies, because I really would like to do my top 10 and work my way through from action, adventure, yada yada yada, all the crime, all the way through, and let you know what I think, like my top 10s. Thanks for that, Pontus. I will endeavour to do a few movie reviews. Obviously, my channel's based on records and music, really. But I have done the odd one or two, and obviously recently I've done Madness's Take It or Leave It. I haven't actually got a perfect format to do films yet, and I've just done the Great Rock and Roll Swindle, my last video, the Sex Pistols film. And I quite enjoyed doing them, actually. It was fun. Yeah, so tonight I'm going to be watching Terrifier 2, which sounds quite like that. Terrifier 1 that I watched last night was only about 80, 90 minutes. Went pretty quick, really. Shocking. It reminded me of 80s horror films. So tonight I've got a 2 hour and 20 minute Terrifier 2. Let's see if I can make the grade. So anyway, have yourselves a fantastic Halloween, guys. Much love. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. Take care, people.